Trace immediately.
For his or her pleasure.
What? What are you even saying? Buying a bourbon lover a gift can be hard, right?
Yes, it can.
Especially when it comes to us because, well, we have a lot of whiskey and we like bourbon.
We've tried a lot of whiskey, and we can be picky at sometimes. Sometimes we're not. Just kind of depends on the mood we're in.
Yeah, it depends. And a lot of bourbon lovers are like that.
Yep.
So we were kind of curious. We wanted to do an experiment to see if liquor stores would actually recommend something good if you were like, hey, my friend's having a birthday, or I want to get my friend a gift and they're a bourbon lover. What would you recommend? We were kind of curious to see if they would recommend good things or not.
Yep.
So
yeah, so we have 4 or 5 liquor stores in plan we're gonna go to and ask this question. Sending you in to ask the question though.
well, that ought to be fun.
Yeah.
Sending me in. I gotta go play dumb. Hi, I know nothing about bourbon,
Yep.
but what would you recommend to me? So we did kind of think, well, let's do this with a few parameters, right?
Yes.
So what were they?
So if it was a bottle, if they recommended a bottle we already have, we're not buying the bottle because no point in getting multiples of the same bottle unless it's something really good.
That's true.
And then if it's something we've tried and we know we don't like, we're not going to buy the bottle too.
Or maybe if we don't like it, or maybe if it's just not like something that we think is worth the money.
Yeah. So then if it was something that we've never had or it kind of looked interesting, we bought the bottle.
Yeah, or we're going to
buy the bottle.
We're going to buy the bottle. Yeah. So it should be a fun experience.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna cut. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say we'll cut to us going to that, and then definitely stay tuned at the end of this and see what we pick up, and we'll try those and see if it was worth it or not.
Yeah, that should be fun. I'm curious to see, especially when we're spending $50. Like,
well, up to $50. So
yeah.
we could spend $20. They could recommend a Wild Turkey 101, and we need another Wild Turkey 101. But so I'd probably buy that because we finished one of them.
We should probably go buy one of those anyway.
Yep.
But all right, stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, so we're at our first stop, and it's actually the Guinness World Record book holder for the largest liquor store in the United States, Dave Co. So we went in there, and we got some great recommendations, actually. They went a little bit over our price range, which we kind of agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had the price range of under $50. But
Well, So the 2 bottles that they suggested for us was first Old Forester 1910 and Penelope Barrel Strength. We went with the Old Forester 1910 because
we're almost out of a bottle.
We're almost out. So
but yeah, both recommendations are good.
Yeah, I thought those were great recommendations, especially for somebody who likes bourbon. It's like, okay, So good first stop.
So on to the next stop.
Yeah. All right, so we made it to our next stop, and that is Total Beverage. Went in there.
If you can see it behind us.
Oh, I was like, what is he doing? So we went in there, and the guy gave me the recommendation. He said, Buffalo Trace is always good, which agreed. We have Buffalo Trace, and it is always good.
We have multiple store picks of Buffalo Trace at home.
So, and then his other recommendation was a Mythology bourbon, which we've tried, and we would much rather buy a cask strength version of that.
Yeah, because the regular one's like $50.
Yeah.
The cask strength, I think, $70.
Yeah. So.
Well, he wanted to recommend something local.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he's like, well, if I like to choose something local to share, like local Colorado. So that's what I say. Mythology would be a good pick.
Yep.
So.
But we didn't leave empty-handed. What did we get?
We got some.
Not bourbon.
Kentucky Vanilla Barrel Cream Ale. Aged in bourbon barrels.
Bourbon barrel aged.
Yeah, bourbon barrel aged.
So we got beer.
I like the peppermint bourbon ones, the peppermint barrel ones.
Yeah.
So we've had this beer before, not this flavor, so hopefully it's good.
Yep. So no whiskey from this stop.
But on to the next one. All right, so we just stopped at Total Wine on our next stop, and while we were in there, the guy told me 2 things. So the first one was an Oregon Spirit bourbon that was a double gold medal winner. Know nothing about it at all. But he basically said, I think this is a good choice. I like it on ice cubes. I think it's a good choice because it's smooth and it's a double gold medal winner, which means it's really good.
Yeah, don't know anything about it.
Didn't know anything about it, so we did not buy that one.
Sorry, we're recording in the car because there's no shade anywhere, so the camera would be completely blown out. Not sure if you can see Total Wine in the background or not, but anyway.
And then so the next thing he recommended to me was this. This is a Walcott bottled in bond Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. This is what it is. He said that this is made by Sazerac Company and that it's their version of Buffalo Trace, or what he thinks is a good version close to Buffalo Trace. So know nothing about
I
it.
personally, since it's bottle and bond, I actually kind of want to compare this to 1792 bottle and bond. Since
Why?
it's Sazerac.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're both Sazerac.
Yeah. So
Or
it'd be,
both by 1792, sorry. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
I want to try it compared to that.
you mean Barton. They're both Barton?
Yes.
This is a Barton source.
Whatever, I'm confusing everything right now. Ignore me.
So this is a Barton sourced bourbon.
So I want to compare it to 1792 because it's Barton sourced.
Yep.
That's where I was going with it.
I was like, where are we going here?
Yep.
They said Buffalo Trace, but it's actually Barton, so...
Which Sazerac owns it.
Yep, Sazerac owns Barton and Buffalo Trace. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see what it tastes like, but know nothing about the other bottle he recommended. But we were not going to buy two, so we went with this one.
I don't remember if you said the price on that. That was like 41 on sale or something
Yeah,
like
it
that?
was on sale, like $41. So, yeah.
All right.
Overall,
that's
good stop, something new to try.
number 3?
Yeah, something.
Yep. We got one more stop. So, see you on that one.
Woo! Oh my gosh, we forgot something.
Yep. Forgot the last stop.
Well, we didn't
record at the last stop.
We forgot to record at the last step because, well, we got distracted.
Yeah, but first, let's cover the distraction later. But first, what did the store have?
Nothing.
Yeah, well, they recommended store picks.
Oh, yeah.
And-
That's right. I was like, wait, what are we talking
Yeah,
about here?
we had. I mean, we
Distracted.
didn't have store picks from there, but they had like Russell's Reserve. They had.
Yeah.
What they have? They had and I think Maker's Mark. I know they had some Yellowstone store picks. All the basic stuff. Remus.
Oh, yeah, George Remus.
Yeah, they had all kinds of stuff, and we have most of those. Not necessarily from that store, so
Yeah.
we just didn't want to pick them.
I thought it was a good
Oh, yeah,
recommendation by the guy because he was just like, oh, I would definitely recommend like any of these store picks that we have. And he's like, I mean, these two are under $50. These would be great, like the George Remus and things like that. So,
And that was at Davidson's Highlands Ranch.
yep.
Yep. Yeah, and that's a good recommendation going to store picks because store picks are phenomenal.
Generally, they are.
Yeah.
So,
that was a great recommendation by Davidson's.
yep.
So, where do we go after that?
We got distracted, and
Yeah.
this is why we never recorded our video because we failed.
Yeah.
We suck.
Yep.
No, that's because we went to the cigar shop next door,
Yep.
which was awesome. We love this cigar shop. It's called the Smoking
Smoking
Cave.
Cave.
So we went in there and we picked out some cigars. We went in the back, like the guy let us in the back into the members only area,
Yep, the
which
private
was
lounge.
the private lounge, and it is amazing.
Yeah.
Like they have like the most comfy chairs and like really just big TVs. It's really clean and really nice.
Yeah, awesome
Relaxing.
cigar lounge.
Yeah.
So yeah, we smoked a cigar there. I had a blackened M81.
I
And you
had
an
a
Ashton?
Ashton cabinet. Yeah.
Then as we were leaving, picked up cigars. I picked up another blackened M81.
Ooh, I didn't realize you got that one.
Yep, I picked up a Plasencia Alma Fuerte. Picked up a Arturo Fuente Casa Cuba. What else did I pick up here? West Tampa Tobacco Company Red. I've heard these are good. This is one I'm excited to try. The Dunbarton Tobacco Company or whatever it is. The Sin Compromiso. I know some of these are more expensive, especially the Plasencia and that Sin Compromiso. And then picked up a couple cheap ones. These are flavored tips, I believe.
What?
Yep, I believe they're flavored tips. I just want to try them, and they're cheap. They're the Drew Estate Factory Smokes.
Oh, I want to try that one.
Yeah, these things, I think
Like
if you buy them
$2 or
online, they're like
$3.
$2. At the shop, they're $4.
That's
So,
amazing.
It's a cheap cigar. And I know they have some other ones I want to try of these factory smokes, just kind of a daily smoker. If you smoke daily, but don't necessarily smoke daily. But just cheap ones like mowing the lawn, doing whatever.
You can smoke a cigar and mow the lawn?
you can.
Oh, man, that's
Smoke a
impressive.
cigar doing anything. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
picked up a bunch of cigars.
I didn't pick any up this time,
Yeah.
but I will. I like the Oliva Connecticut's. So.
Yep.
Anyhow, that's what we did at our last stop.
Now back to our originally scheduled programming.
We're back. Oh,
We're
yeah.
back.
Well, back in person. Well, we were in person there too. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're back, and as you can tell, we picked up the Old Forester 1910, which we're not going to crack open because we know it's good and we know it's something we like.
We just needed another bottle of it, so we picked it up, as I'm pretty sure said earlier. But go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, we picked this one up, the Walcott. So now let's crack it open and try it.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
this is the only bottle that we managed to pick up on the trip at whatever amount of liquor stores we went to. So yeah, let's crack this one open and see if it's worth the, I think, $40 we paid
Yeah, I think
for
it was like $40, $41.
Yep. And struggle
Do you need
bus.
help? Oh
It doesn't
my
have perforations on it, so that loses right off the bat.
Fail. Here. I got some nail.
Struggling to open.
Oh, here, there's a
Is it
tab.
one of those?
There's a tab right here.
Oh, there it is. That's why it doesn't have perforations.
Oh my gosh. See, it doesn't fail after
Yeah.
all. Well, at least
Perforated
immediately.
for his or her pleasure.
What? What are you even saying?
America, as Matt would say.
You're not allowed to repeat what. That's Matt's line.
That's why I said, as Matt would say.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
There you go.
It was kind of fun to play dumb in these stores.
Yeah. So this is the Walcott Bottle and Bond. It's Barton.
Barton
So
source says it's.
I think it's like 4.5 years. What I thought I saw on the label in the store. But I think we said in the cut in the parking lot, we want to try it to this 1792 Bottle and Bond. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try this first. Then we have another glass over here. We're gonna
Compare them.
compare, like, because this can be hard to find. This is at Total Wines everywhere. So we will see how it is.
Oh, here we go. We're drinking bourbon at breakfast.
That smells like a 1792.
Whoa, it really does.
Yeah.
It has like a banana nose.
Banana. I get a little hint of
Caramel.
cinnamon too.
Banana, caramel. Like,
Smells
honestly,
actually good.
it does smell. It smells creamy.
Yeah, and the store had Total Wine had I think it was a store pick or something. It was a higher proof of this.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't Bottle Bond, but that was an interesting one too.
It smells like banana
It smells pretty
Foster French toast.
good. Yeah, it smells pretty good.
Like creamy.
And if this is 40-ish, $45, and the Bottle and Bond I think runs about 50.
But you
And
can
you can
use.
find this?
Yeah, I was
mean,
gonna say.
we haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, let's try this. That's not bad.
It's actually good.
Yeah, that's actually kind of good.
I gotta get my palate adjusted here because this is the first sip I've had of
I
whiskey
actually
today.
like that.
I know. For $41,
Yeah, this would be a daily drinker. Well, if that price range is your daily drinker.
it kind of actually reminds me of like an Old Forester 100.
Yeah, kind of does.
Or 93. Or
Yeah, the Old Forester 100 is a lot cheaper.
This is more of like a real banana, not a banana Laffy Taffy. I think it's good.
That's actually really good.
Good flavor, good finish. It has more of that caramel, banana, like sweet.
I get
it's
a little
sweet.
bit of cinnamon on there too, which I like.
Yeah, and it's not too sweet, and it's got like it does have a little bit of like baking spice. Even have like a little bit of a ginger flavor to it. I like it.
This Bottle and Bond is not a store pick; it's just a regular. And so we have the Bottle and Bond, 1792 Bottle and Bond.
It does have
in our-
cinnamon on the back end.
Yeah, I like it. This the 1792 bottle. Yeah, if I can talk. 1792 Bottle and Bond is in the Justin's House of Bourbon glass, so we know where it's at.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. At least you mixed up different glass. Okay.
Yes, yeah. Instead of stickers, I just grabbed different glasses.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly
that's-
didn't have high hopes for this,
Like didn't have like.
because Total Wine pushes a lot of their stuff, and I didn't have high hopes for it. As of right now, I think it's pretty damn good, and I think the nose beats the 1792.
It does. It actually. It smells okay. Like so, the 1792 Bottle and Bond has more of like a Laffy Taffy banana note instead of like a real banana. It smells like a kind of a candy banana. They taste so similar.
They do, but I still think the nose and palate is probably better on this Wolcott. This one surprised the heck out of me.
That was a great suggestion.
Like, yeah, the guy at Total Wine that suggested, like, we didn't buy, I can't remember what the other bottle he suggested was, but we picked up this one just because of
Yeah.
we wanted to see how it was to
Well,
this.
the other one was like Oregon Spirit or whatever it was. He said it because it was a double gold medal winner. But
I mean, this is good too, but as an alternate,
heck yeah.
I would pick this up
It-
any day, really.
And for a gift for someone who likes bourbon, like I feel like
If it's someone that likes bourbon, they might look at it and frown upon it because they don't know what it is. That's the thing.
Yeah,
because
but
it's not a big, well-known name. It's not a local distillery. It's like, what the heck is Walcott? That's where somebody would frown upon it, just like we kind of did. But when we tried it, it's like, it's actually...
it is good.
Yeah.
That's the thing though. Like you get so caught up in labels and brands that sometimes you're not willing to try something new. Like I could
That was,
go on.
that was part of the point of this video.
Oh yeah.
We wanted to see what there was.
And sometimes there's bottles that we see on the shelf that we pass just because we don't know anything about them. And it was kind of nice to get a good recommendation. And this is another rant that I could go on. But
Yeah, that's good.
again, like reading the label and having a preconceived idea of what something is in a bottle before you actually try it, like...
Yeah, like, if you cannot find this, buy this. If you're trying to find this, buy this bottle.
Yeah, if you like...
all day long.
If you like caramel and banana, sweet.
A little bit of cinnamon there.
100 proof. It's not anything that's overly complex, but it doesn't taste youthful and it doesn't taste corny or grainy.
No.
It has good flavor. It has good richness. It has a good proof. Like 100 proof is good.
The cinnamon I'm getting on this, I don't get as much on this, and that's, I think, why I like it. This is sweet with some cinnamon.
They're very similar.
They are very similar.
Like you could blind someone on this and be like, oh, here's $17.92 Bottle and Bond.
Yep.
And then they would drink it and be like, oh, that's really good. I really like $17.92 Bottle and Bond. And then... This
is a A all day.
So overall, I thought this was really fun.
Yep.
Really fun. Some really good recommendations. Overall, I don't think there was anything bad.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad that there wasn't a bunch that was recommended that we didn't have or didn't try, because it would have cost a lot more money.
It would have cost a lot of money. Thank God we got out of there really. I mean, we bought the 1910 and then this, but overall, it's like, okay.
It could have been a lot more.
Oh, I was nervous. But also, it would have been more fun with more, too. But, yeah, good choices. So, anyhow, let us know if you've ever had a recommendation from a liquor store that was good or bad.
And also, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
And leave comments. I dare you to leave comments.
And be sure to watch the whole video because that really does help.
Yeah, it does.
YouTube, I feel like they hate us sometimes.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. The algorithm sucks. So, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, give a thumbs up, whatever you do. We really, 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 really appreciate you. We do. We really appreciate you. So, that's what we got today. Yeah.
I'm going to take my Barton and leave.
You're so weird. Weirdo. All right, see you guys next time. I'm Dara, that's Bill, and we'll be back with so much more of The Average Drinker. Bye. Love you.